My name is Karen Alexander. I'm a professor of medicine and cardiology at Duke University and a member of the DCRI. We are looking forward to starting the Preventable trial, which is a trial looking at primary prevention treatment of older patients, those age 75 and above, with statin to see if it improves long-term outcomes and specifically healthy life years, so survival free of new dementia or persisting disability. And of course, because statins are known to be effective for cardiovascular disease, we're also going to be looking for the secondary outcome of a cardiovascular composite outcome, and then mild cognitive impairment or dementia as well. For those over age 75 who have never had clinically evident cardiovascular disease, about 30% of them are taking a statin. And the vast majority of those are those who continue taking a statin, not new prescriptions. It's not as common that someone age 76 or 77 will start on a statin, but much more likely that they just age into this population age range already on one. So there's a question of whether or not continuing a statin is beneficial, as well as whether or not it is beneficial to start a statin if you are age 75 or older and had not been on one previously. The call for this trial asked for a pragmatic trial because we know that in order to get the outcomes, we're going to need a large sample size, a lot of patients. And that's difficult to do in the old methods of direct sites and keeping numerous sites up for long periods of time. So obviously the field of pragmatic trials has really become, has evolved and has been something that is particularly well suited to the older population because all of them have Medicare and many of them have very long-standing established relationships with their healthcare providers as well. So for that, a pragmatic trial where we use claims-based outcomes and electronic health record-based outcomes is perfect. The sites are going to be from PCORNet and from the VA. And so these sites have already worked successfully on the adaptable trial, which is a trial looking at 2 different doses of aspirin for secondary prevention. In this same model, PCORNet sites and the VA sites are going to be querying their health records with a data query that we prepare, and it's a distributed model of data query. So the Central Coordinating Center prepares the data query, we give it out to the participating sites who then run it against their health data, and then they give us back the information to the central core. So that is one of the methods that we're going to be using. Obviously, if participants move over the duration of follow-up to a different state or a different healthcare system, we also will have checks and balances to make sure that we capture those data if they're within our current data framework, or just go through Medicare to also get the necessary follow-up. Some of the things which are more pragmatic or practical are the plan to ship directly to the patients the study drug. So just like you would get your drug from Express Scripts or Caremark or any other pharmacy benefit manager, we're going to be utilizing the VA Cooperative Studies Pharmacy to be able to ship 100-day supply direct to patients. Some of the other pragmatic aspects are a central follow-up group and a central call center are going to be doing those aspects of the outcome ascertainment which can't really be gotten directly from claims or electronic health records. And so these will be directly to the patients. And so if an older adult is not able to travel, is not able to drive to the clinical site, we go to them. And so that will be pragmatic and I think well received as well for this population. The Preventable trial is leveraging the experience and the teams and the knowledge that we've gained from Adaptable and from Invested to ongoing and recently launched pragmatic trials. So we have aspects of Preventable which will be unique, and we have other aspects which will definitely benefit from the experience. I think there's a lot of excitement, particularly because this is a method of study that is really well suited to the older population who all have Medicare and who really will be easier to engage and include in trials when we have very pragmatic ways of following them. So, with the aging of the population, this is one of the first, and of course funded by the National Institute of Aging, large pragmatic trials in an exclusively older population. So that's exciting and opens the door for learning about how to engage this older population and how to do subsequent trials to test other established or novel therapies for the conditions specific to aging, like cognitive impairment and dementia, disability, to improve functional outcomes.